I have a very, very simple phrase in my life that helps me treat people better. That phrase is, I don't serve what I am not willing to eat. Some people use the phrase, treat others like you want to be treated. But for these silly MFers, I have to break it down to a visceral level. Don't serve ish that you ain't willing to eat. And recently, I've seen my people serve caviar that they will never ever ingest. And I would like to talk about it. Shout out first and foremost to my cuz Easy E. He brought this to my attention on his Facebook page. And another shout out to Darion the Don, who actually is the one who posted the video on his Instagram page. Let's get into it, and we're going to take a few different avenues.
A woman was violently attacked by two teenagers, and she then SHOT and killed them. Now, the families of these two teenagers have filed a lawsuit against her and are demanding $1 million in compensation.
Y'all heard that right. Y'all saw that right. These two young boys who beat this woman and tried to steal from her got shot, and now the family wants to sue her.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's listen more.
In a car wash in northern Florida, 36-year-old Ellie was washing a customer's car when 17-year-old Jaswin Bell and 18-year-old Quintez Mercer broke into the garage and approached her. According to the video, Bell and Mercer suddenly attacked Ellie, constantly punching and kicking her face. During this period, Bell jumped into a car beside him, started the engine, and attempted to steal it.
Now, y'all saw the way that they were hitting this woman. They were literally hitting this woman like she was the body bag at a boxing gym. That looks absolutely horrendous. And for her to be involved in it had to be even worse. The unmitigated gall of these families to try to sue this woman for defending herself after not only them trying to steal from her, but them physically and repeatedly assaulting her.
That's bullshit.
While Mercer continued to push Ellie to the ground and beat her up to prevent her from escaping.
You heard that. Kept pushing her to the ground, kept hitting her. But the family, check it out.
Fearing that her life might be in danger, Ellie pulled out the gun she legally held and fired. When the emergency personnel arrived, they were pronounced dead on the spot. Fortunately, Ellie only suffered minor facial injuries. The family of the attacker filed a civil lawsuit, claiming that the woman's SHOT was excessive defense and demanding $1 million in compensation. The case is...
Now, I know y'all may not be able to hear everything that's being said because Darion is doing his commentary as he's watching. I just have to say that for this family to ask for anything besides an apology from this woman is embarrassing. It is insulting. It's nonsensical.
Preach!
Currently under legal review and has also sparked intense public debate. Is this justifiable defense or excessive defense?
I don't feel bad for them.
That, as a black man, that is insulting. I find it at this point is worth repeating. Born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s and 90s, maturity in the 2000s. I remember there being a time when the black community hated to see black people on the news for crimes and heinous acts.
Indeed.
Because we understood then how that reflected on the entirety of the Black community.
That's right.
Back when I was growing up, we were very self-aware, self-reflective, and held one another accountable.
That's true. That's true, bro. That's true. Nah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
There was none of this, I can get away with it because I'm Black. No, that was none of that. That didn't start happening until those my age started having children.
Please, go on.
Here is one of the avenues that I want to take. It started happening maybe my senior year of school or so, but I definitely saw it when children my age started having children. And that is, it's not my kids' fault.
That's it.
It was at that time that you started to see parents go up to the schools and dress down, berate, belittle, and even fight teachers for their children's failures.
Hold up. Let him.
You saw parents going up to the schools threatening teachers, you better pass my child. You better stop picking on my child.
Yep.
And in kind, there were more and more rules and regulations put on teachers just to appease these ignorant ass parents that for some reason who believe that their child at home isn't the same child at school, because in most cases the way that child behaved at school was the same way that child behaved at home. Soapbox moment. The majority of children issues can be fixed at home.
Yeah, for sure.
When you raise a child in an environment and in a household where negative things, where criminal activity and bad behavior is excused, then how the hell do you think they're gonna do as they grow older?
Yeah, that's a good point.
When you raise a child like that, then that's exactly what you should expect. Am I saying that that is the root cause of every situation? No, but it is the root cause for the majority of them.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Now, you can have some kids that grow up in wonderful households and turn out to be assholes, but that's not what we're talking about. And that's only a small handful. The majority of cases is that is the environment they were raised around. They saw their mama's boyfriend or their mama's husband or whatever going out in the daily hustling, aka committing crimes, to make money. And then they are then taught that the legal system, law, rules, order, those are the bad things. That's what's unacceptable.
That's a sad commentary in and of itself.
And then when they come face to face with what's really right and what's really wrong, you have not prepared them for that. And the consequences can be dire, as we just watched.
It's a damn shame, too.
I see that primarily in the Black community.
What?
And it's a damn shame because we know that if the shoe was on the other foot, we wouldn't accept that.
Hell no.
Because let us not kid ourselves here, people. The only reason that this is up for debate or a topic of discussion is because it was a white woman and 2 Black children.
I mean, that's true.
If that situation was reversed and it was 2 white teens and a Black woman, oh my goodness, I can tell you how that will go. As a matter of fact, I can show you very similarly how that would go. Here, Frisco Trap retake. Frisco track meet stabbing developments, indictment and what stadium video shows. This made national news, and I have not fully read this article because I live in the city. I was inundated with updates on an hourly basis for weeks. So whatever this news article does not tell you, I will happily fill you in on. There was new information on the high-profile case of a Frisco teenager indicted this week in the stabbing death of another student athlete during a track and field meet. The tragic confrontation between two 17-year-old standout student athletes took place during a district track meet on April 2nd, 2025 at Frisco ISD's Kuykendall Stadium. Let's get down to the more relevant parts here. The deadly encounter has garnered national attention and has divided some people along racial lines. That's the part I want to focus on. Why?
Why?
Why is right and wrong divided on racial lines? What the fuck does race have to do with what's right and what's wrong?
Not a damn thing.
So if you're black, you automatically right, and if you're white, you're automatically wrong?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Not cool at all.
That's the new millennium we live in. That's the new day, age, and time.
Is this what's hot right now in the streets? That's what's really good, huh?
It has led to race attacks and rumors spread online, concerns for the security of the defendant, his family, the victim's family, attorneys and judges involved in the legal proceedings, and even swatting calls requiring heavy police response. All because it was a black kid in a primarily white school district at a track meet in that school district that stabbed a white kid. Right and wrong have nothing to do with the color of your skin and everything to do with the mindset behind the actions taken and the circumstances.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Reading on. According to a previously obtained arrest report, witnesses told Frisco police everything began when Metcalf, that's the white student, a Memorial High School student athlete, told Anthony, the black student, a Centennial High School student athlete, to move from underneath Memorial's team pop-up tent. If you're looking at the video right now, that's the pop-up tent. According to the documents, Anthony reportedly opened his bag and reached inside while warning Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Witnesses told police no one believed Anthony was actually armed. Metcalf, they said, proceeded to touch Anthony at least once. If no one else remembers what high school sports rivalries were, it's not a big deal. Okay? You got the opposing team sitting under your team tent. Say, man, get y'all ass up out of here. It's not a big deal. Oh, yeah, touch me and say that. Then people may go shoulder to shoulder. You may get some pushing and shoving. It's no big deal. It happens. It's high school.
Exactly.
I would not have believed that that kid was armed either. The witnesses said as much. The witnesses said exactly that. The first thing that I asked, why did a kid feel the need to bring a knife to a track meet?
Good question.
What the fuck was going on at a track meet where you felt you had to bring a weapon? Why? It's the same thing that happened with the video that started this whole segment off. Why do your children feel the need to go out and rob?
Well, we're waiting.
It continues. Anthony, witnesses said, then pulled a black knife from his bag, stabbed Metcalf in the chest, and ran away. The injured teen grabbed his chest and asked those around him to get help. The victim's father, Jeff Metcalf, told NBC on the day of the attack that his son bled out in his twin brother's arms.
Is heartbreaking.
That's a terrible incident. Now let's talk about the accountability part. Let's hop down here for a second. Several officers documented their involvement in the arrest report, including several who said Anthony willingly confessed to attacking the team, allegedly stating, "I'm not the alleged, I did it, and I was protecting myself. He put his hands on me. I told him not to." The officers also reported Anthony asking, "Is he going to be okay?"
You cannot be serious.
So let's go back to this one. Should he have put his hands on him?
Nay, nay, nay.
Not at all. Should Anthony have been somewhere where his ass shouldn't have been? That ain't your team's tent. That's not your team's area. Go to where your team is. If they didn't bring a tent and your ass got to sit in the sun, so be it. Or you could just do the respectable thing and maybe ask, can you sit there? But I don't put either one of those things into account because it's high school.
It is not that critical.
Anyone of a certain age, I'll give you 40 and up. Anyone that was deep into sports and sports rivalries and things of that nature, you understand what that is.
Yep.
You understand the little pushing and shoving and all that BS. Even though nowadays, apparently, that leads to murder.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
But back when I was coming up, pushing, shoving, maybe a punch swung, that's what it was. Everybody left breathing. It was not a big deal. But how does this tie in to everything else? Simple. What's not mentioned in that article are the things that happened afterwards.
Enlighten me.
Here is the unmitigated gall of this family, the family of the murderer. This is what happened. This is what's not in that paper that happened a few days later. Police escort father of Austin Metcalf out of press conference for Carmelo Anthony's family. Now, first, I want y'all to look at the picture. Look at that woman, all boo-hooing and crying, like she lost her son.
This bitch can't be serious.
Like it was her son that got stabbed in the chest and bled out in the arms of his twin brother.
Exactly.
Let me read y'all this article so y'all can truly understand where I'm coming from when I talk about the lack of accountability, the lack of self-reflection. Several police officers escorted Austin Metcalf's father out of a press conference for the family of Carmelo Anthony. The press was originally called to address misinformation online and death threats over Carmelo Anthony's alleged stabbing of 17-year-old Metcalf at a Frisco high school track meet.
Let's stop right there. Let's just stop right there for a second.
There is no alleged stabbing. My problem with this leftist ass media, there's no alleged stabbing. He admitted he did it. It is on video that he did it. What the fuck is there to be? Reading on. Dominique Alexander, the president and CEO of Next Generation Action Network, which hosted the press conference, said Jeff Metcalf's presence at the press conference was disrespectful to his son's memory.
I'm sorry, what?
No, you funky bitch. You allowing this family to hold the press conference like they're the ones who lost somebody is disrespectful.
You can say that again.
How are you going to call that man disrespectful and it's his son that's gone? You don't think it is slightly disrespectful that they want to hold a press conference addressing alleged threats? See, they didn't, y'all see that? Y'all did notice that, right? They didn't put alleged threats. Did they present any of these online death threats? Did they present the evidence of this?
Nope.
No, they did not. Pay attention to how the press does things. What happened to them is gospel. But what happened to the victim is alleged, even though the kid admitted that he did it.
That's a fact.
It just shows you all the character. He was not invited. He knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family. If it wasn't an invite-only press conference, then anybody can go. It's like going to a pressing downtown at downtown City Hall. It's open to the fucking public. So unless y'all had that stipulation in there, that man could go. My point is this. This is what I'm talking about. This is a new level of black privilege. The one that did the wrong is the victim. And that is a damn shame. Y'all know what I said. Remember, don't serve shit you're not willing to eat. So let's flip that. Okay? Let's flip that entire situation. And I would love to know, because I already know, what the black response would be. You got some white kids coming to a black school district for whatever sporting event. They bump heads over something innocuous. All right? Black kid knocks over white kid's drink, and black kid said your drink shouldn't have been in the way. If that white kid would have gotten up and stabbed that boy, y'all would be calling the NAACP, Al Sharpton, calling him and his family a racist, white supremacists, Trump voters, y'all be doing all that.
That's a fact. Facts.
Because, oh, I forgot to mention that once he was arrested, y'all know he played the race card.
You know what? Race card.
Oh, well, he said something racial to me. He used a racial slur.
Whatever, dude.
He never said that. When he was arrested, y'all heard what he said. He touched me. If that's what you're going to use as self-defense, use that. He touched you. But don't try to throw the race card out to try to garner some sympathy or some anger or something of that nature. Don't do that, man. You did something fucked up from the giddy up. The moment that you put that knife in your bag and took it to a track meet.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Because there is no excuse for it. As I mentioned in the reverse scenario, if a white kid would have killed a black kid in an all-black school district with whatever weapon, knife, gun, brass knuckles, one of the first things that's going to be asked is, why did that kid have a weapon?
Right.
And this is where I go towards my black accountability. Why aren't y'all holding that kid and his family to account?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know.
Why in the hell was your child at a track meet with a damn knife? If he felt that threatened, he shouldn't have fucking gone.
Exactly.
This is not complicated, people.
It's just that plain and fucking simple.
But the thing is, there's always a defense nowadays for black youth. And then you wonder why the black on black crime is so fucking high.
No. He's got a point.
Because rarely, if ever, do they face any hard, long-standing consequences for doing shit in their younger days. It's always an excuse. It's always somebody else's fault. There's always a reason for them to do bullshit. And it's not.
Period.
And that's not the only count. I would love for y'all to go back into the video archives of this channel where Frosty and I did a video talking about the two girls at a track meet. God damn, track meets have suddenly become violent.
Tell me about it.
But the two girls at a track meet, when this one black girl hit another black girl in the head with a baton when she was passing her, and the literal NAACP came out against the girl that got hit. What? The family somehow of the assaulter is blaming the child that got assaulted. They've made up every excuse in the world, even though the video shows you something completely different.
Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head, and then I fell off the track immediately.
Y'all saw that, right? And do y'all know that the girl who did the assaulting with the baton went on a little press tour junket talking about, nobody asked how I feel?
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Who gives a shit? You hit somebody and her whack ass parents are co-signing. Oh, my baby wouldn't do that. Live and in 4K, we saw your baby do that.
You're gonna believe what you see or what I tell you.
Let's go back to the beginning of this, y'all. What did I say? It starts at home. She was excused for blatantly hitting a girl in the back of the head and then became the fucking victim.
No, it's like really pathetic.
So you want to know why black people are stuck in a rut? You wonder why black people aren't advancing in the way they should when you have other minorities in this nation that are? Dear black people, go stare in the mirror for 15 minutes. There you will find your fucking answer. Go look at that child of yours and see how they've been raised. Check their mentality, because this is the generation that's coming up. This is the generation that are also going to have kids. Look at the world today. Look at the children that are out here doing these fucking crimes and the family that's supporting them. How do you think the children that they have are going to behave?
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
This black privilege thing that now has gotten far out of control, that the white people are scared to say anything to us. Black folks think that we have carte blanche to do any fucking thing under the sun. This is the world that it leads to. It's not going to get better until we ourselves make it that way. Malcolm X said this, and among everything else he's ever said, this is probably the most relevant, the most impactful, and the most true with today's current situation. The only folks that can fix black folks' problems are black folks. And we have been doing a shit job of it. Stop making excuses for bad behavior. Start holding people accountable. And let us live by the phrase that we like to throw around so much. If you know better, do better.
And that's it.
Well, that's all I got for you on this edition of Free Mind Thinkers. You like what you heard, hit that like button. If you like it, would like to hear more, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell, and you'll be notified every single time that we upload. Also, leave a comment, love me, hate me, agree or disagree, share me out there, and let's get a conversation going, because that's the most important thing. I thank you for your time and reminding you that this is your man, Big Brother Tucker, telling you to always stand up, stand out, think differently. I'll holler.